Good morning, print fam. Headed to the Konica dealer. I just left B&I. It was a good meeting. I'll talk about it a little bit more a little bit later. Right as the meeting was ending, I had a lot of people come up and just wanted to talk when I was trying to get out to get to Konica. So I'm headed there now. Hopefully things will go well with the printer and we'll get things going. So I'll keep you posted on that, and we'll check in a bit. See you. All right, print fam, back from the day job. I've got some print and cut heat transfer set up here, so apologize for the noise, but I figured you guys would probably want to watch it. Just some chunky stuff. I always get nervous when I do contour cut HTV, so I always like to kind of outline whatever I'm cutting. So in this case, it's like a mountain with some text, and so I blocked out the colors so that basically I'm printing squares, and then I cut out the shape in the square just to make sure that I don't ruin this expensive vinyl. Something's beeping at me. Anyway, so I'm getting this done real quick. The customer asked that I deliver it after hours and that they would pay extra to do it, so I'm going to get it done as quick as I can. Just kind of a brief update from talking with Konica. So the model that I was looking at for the Konica printer was the 3070L, which is like the baby, the entry level. And it has just a single kind of gear fed large capacity tray, and it had the primary unit itself, and then it had the finisher, which was a basic saddle stitcher. So went and checked out all the features, asked a bunch of questions, asked why things were a certain way with the Ricoh, why they were with them. The quality with them is better. There's definitely no banding or striping, but the gray still has, this is not their sample, but the gray on this print is still kind of splotchy, and I found out why. And that's, I think, the nice thing about working with Konica is they just have more people, they're a bigger team, they've been doing it longer, and they were able to explain to me basically gray tends to be the hardest color for any printer to print because gray is the absence of black. And so the way to get it the best is to do what's called a process gray. So rather than taking, you have CMYK and K being the black, rather than taking 100% black and just slowly moving it left until you get the gray you want to mix cayenne, yellow, magenta, and black to create the gray, so a process gray. That way you're putting down more toner and it fills in the blotchiness, because the blotchiness comes from the lack of ink, because if you're not putting down black, then it's got to use the white or whatever color the paper is to fill in the rest. So the quality was much better. They showed me a bunch of samples, showed me how it worked, and they happen to be selling the floor model. It's about, in total, it's about $6,000 or $7,000 more than what I would spend on the L. It is 2 steps up from the one that I would buy. So there's the 3070L, the 3070, and then this one is the 3080. But it also comes with an automatic registration, an ICC profiler setter thingy. It comes with a beefier saddle stitch unit, so it can actually do like a cover stock for the outside and then a text weight for the inside. And it comes with a 3-tier large capacity tray. So just like the Ricoh had the 3 big drawers that you can put stock in, this also has it. So I think I would be kicking myself 6 months from now if I don't at least try to get that one. It does have about 30,000 clicks on it already, which is significantly less It would still come with a full warranty. It would come with a service plan. So they're gonna try to get that for me. The nice thing about it is because it's already in Salt Lake, then it's a matter of bringing it to me rather than getting it out of California or one of the other offices. So shipping and delivery time should be reduced. I'm already basically qualified for the amount because of buying the Duplo, buying the Latex, and just having credit with them. So hopefully we can get this turned around pretty quick. But that is the plan. At this point, I am now, I basically said I wanted the Konica Minotal 3080. I think the only kind of bigger downside is that I will have to try to get Bob's dad to come back to wire another outlet for me, because I only wired a 20 amp 220 breaker and this one requires a 30 amp. So I don't think the wire that we ran in the conduit is beefy enough. So I think we are going to have to run a new plug basically. But that shouldn't be too bad. But that's the printer plan. I should know more tomorrow. So I will update you, hopefully, well, I probably won't update you tomorrow. I will update you as soon as I can on what the plans are. So, if you have questions, let me know. Again, I'm likely getting the Konica Minotal 3080. So, maybe I'll put a picture in the Dropbox folder and Cam can display it here.
That would have been a really good idea, Darren. Too bad you didn't do it, though.
Anyway, prints finally coming out. Looking good. Like I said, you can see the little squares that I do just around the content. So I'm doing 12 of these. So there's a blue and a red for each one of these. And there's 12 total, so that's 3. So 4 rows of 3. And then I have another job that I'm printing right after it. And I'm just doing it all at once because this media is expensive. Okay, I will check in a bit. Oh, and this media is Turbo Print 236 from Brightline, Grimco. I might not like their Brightline banner material, but their Turbo Print for printed heat transfer is freaking awesome. I tried Caesar, I tried specialty material, neither of them worked. This stuff is awesome. Check in a bit. Alright, print fam, we're back at the post office. I don't really have a reason to be here, but I was passing by, so I thought I would check it. An offer for a new credit card. And a seminar brochure. How to supervise people. 1-day seminar. Required skills every leader must have. Only $99. Not gonna happen. And I already have a credit card. I'm off to deliver the printed heat transfers I've been working on. As soon as I get back, I'll let Bob know, and he'll come over, and I think we have some more vinyl that we're doing for him, and I think that's it. So I will see you when Bob gets here. I guess not here, because Bob's not coming to the post office. He's going to my house. Yeah, you get it. All right, guys. Bob is here. I didn't even call him. He just showed up. I tried to even ignore his messages, but he came anyway.
I tempted him with sweetie goodness.
So, right now, we are printing some big decals again for the same company. Again, they still haven't paid us. We've got some smaller decals cutting on the cutter right now. Those ones are for a pickup truck. These ones are for a box truck.
26 foot.
I guess a few vlogs back I asked for your help, and I started using a program called Asana to try to do my job management. And while Asana was better than what I was using before, I was introduced to a new program today that I don't remember what it's called. Podio. And it's about the same price as Asana to do what I wanted to do. But the cool thing about it is you can make tasks and you can automate the tasks. So I can say I have promotional products jobs, or I have print jobs, or in-house print jobs, or heat transfer jobs, and I can define a task list. So anytime that I make one of those jobs or projects, it will automatically assign the correct kind of process to manage that account. You can predefine due dates. So like if I say that the artwork is due 1 or 2 days from the creation, and then it needs to be completed within a week, then you can just say have the due date be plus 2 days of creation. So there's a lot of flexibility and automation. So I think I'm gonna stop Asana and try this Podio, and hopefully that works out better. Like one of the features that I was talking to Bob about initially that I didn't like about Asana was that they didn't have a calendar view to see all of the upcoming tasks, and that's a default feature in this Podio. So there's a lot of cool things about it. Hopefully it will work out. So any thoughts on it, Bob?
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
You can't even see him. So all right, well, we're gonna get this vinyl wrapped up, and then we'll do our final goodbyes. Should we show a time lapse of this, or we've already shown this being printed before?
Yeah, we have.
It's just the same thing. It's really boring. So,
I can show them how to weed.
Yeah,
I want to see how a poor man weeds.
Yeah, I already showed you how to do weeding, so we'll check in a little bit. So we're gonna replace this cartridge. So the first thing you do is obviously take it out of the box, and you're supposed to shake it back and forth 6 times. This is more than 6, but then you come up here to the control panel, and come here to inks, replace inks. So what this is doing is it's taking the lines of the printer are active lines, and so it's doing something with air or something, so that we can actually put the cartridge in. Because when you replace the cartridge, this is the 2 feed lines. So it's saying that we can change the cartridge now. Yellow is what we want to change. So you come over here, which this will be harder to view, but you pull this clip and this tray comes out, and this is the old cartridge. So you set it aside. They're all keyed, so they can't go in the wrong spot. Come on.
Is that why that one won't go in?
There we go. And then it clicks in.
Ooh, I love that sound.
So now the printer just dinged. So click OK, and it's now going to check that cartridge. So thank you for using original ink. So now if we come back to ink, it should say it's now 100%.
It's the fullest one.
So hopefully the decals that we just printed, that the color looks kind of off. I hope it's the fault of yellow, or else we just wasted a bunch of media. Alright, print fam. It's almost 2 o'clock. There's been a series of unfortunate events. So to help make up for that, you can buy 2 o'clock club stickers. Or if you buy anything on Amazon, you can use the affiliate links. Your price stays the same, and a small commission comes back to help the channel. We have wasted about 100 square feet, probably a little bit more, of media because stupid color crap. This is the color we need. When we set it and print it, it's wrong. And we just threw away 2 giant decals, and we started printing more, and we tried doing a color calibration, but like the ICC profile of the HP Prime Gloss is broken, so it causes the printer to throw like a 7904 error, and I thought we were going to be done at midnight, and here it is now 2 o'clock, and Bob has told me to walk away. I think he can sense my frustration, let alone his frustration, so we're going to walk away, hopefully letting the printer sit or clearing our heads will make us figure out what's going on. So I don't even know what I was talking about. Freaking phone filled up again.
My Android would never do this to me.
Bob, that is my joke via Bach. Copyright, Cam the Editor, 2019, bro. Come on.
Your Android would do it more often to you.
No, I have a terabyte micro SD card in it.
I met my goal today. It's about the only positive thing right now.
Cameron, can we get a nice big smiley face with like confetti shooting out of it right there? Right over that face. Right here. Right here.
I don't even want to. Rah! Thanks for watching. Subscribe so you can watch my misery. Like the video. Use the links below. Share with your friends. Let me know what questions you have. See you later. Did you meet your goal?
No. I didn't bring any money in today.
Thanks, Cameron. At least you're good. At least you do things that I ask you to. Unlike Bob.
To be fair, your demands for me are usually like, hey Cameron, edit out this yawn. And then I'll be like, instead I'm going to zoom in on your face. So I do what you do sometimes. Ask me to sometimes.
Won't even cut banners for me.
This is true.
Look of shame.
This is true.
Bye, print fam.